to the channel. Today we're going to go back to where we started almost 2 years ago, Los Jardines Metropolitano, right here in Santiago. This is a neighborhood that will always hold a very special place in our hearts because it is the very first place that we lived in for a good 4 months when we first hit the ground running in Santiago. Now, a lot of you old subscribers, our tried and trues, our day ones will remember a lot of this neighborhood from the first channel that we had that was hacked, because it really was some of our favorite restaurants, some of our favorite memories, and just with a little bit of a facelift. So enjoy the video. He's going to take you through some of the neighborhoods. I'll point out a few places that we've kind of talked about before or that are up and coming, and to show you some of the sprucing up that got done at some of these places. It was amazing. Just that little bit of shutdown. Some people really used the time to just get their places together, and gives it a whole new look. And there's some new places that weren't even there when we lived there. So enjoy. Now, as a lot of you guys know, we've talked about La Locanda, Italian restaurant. Here it is. We absolutely love it. It is one of our favorite Italian restaurants out here. We always recommend it when people say, where can I go for some great food? It's definitely on the list. Thankfully, it made it through the shutdowns. It made it through the struggles. And they have a beautiful outdoor dining area now. So they've streamed up some lights, put some fans out to help people to be able to sit out there, you know, during the afternoon and evenings. And it really is a wonderful place to enjoy some Italian food, maybe just a pizza, a light salad, or a great bottle of wine. You really are treated like family there. We love the owner, Felix. We've done a video on the old channel with him. He's just absolutely amazing, and it was a really nice walk from there to our old apartment. And this is very typical. You can just get your vegetables and your fruits right from the car that drives around, and great prices, fresh, straight from the farms here in Santiago. And we love to do it because it's also supporting your neighbors. So that's something you'll see. This business building used to be booming, but a lot of the businesses have been going out of business, and unfortunately some of them are closed. Teddy, a big construction company, which we mentioned, I believe, in the video about real estate. And we're right here where we used to live on Avenida Metropolitana. And there is Bella, where we've also had a lot of videos, and where they have a really great salon and a great spa. So anybody in need of any treatments or anything, hit up Bella. Now, another restaurant right here, I'm so glad survived COVID's shutdowns and all the other things that happened, but they are open in the evenings. Great place. They used to have a great little happy hour, and there's a lot of different stores and businesses all through here. There's also a great cigar place called The Cabinet near this clothing store. But by Bella, you have a wonderful, on the corner, a coffee spot for gourmet, different espressos and cappuccinos. In the plaza, there is also a Bon ice cream. There is a pharmacy. So you see the El Extraño Jose for coffee. We have Bon to the right of that. There's a pharmacy to the right of Bon. And to the left over here, you'll see, of course, like I said, Bella. But right next to Bella, as we turn this corner, is Las Tres Reinas, which is the Three Queens. And that is a cigar place, which is awesome. They sell locally grown, locally rolled, locally sourced cigars. Great little atmosphere, cool people. You can have a drink, you can sit back, relax. Really nice spot. Like I said, there is also the cabinet, La Cabineta, a little further down the street, which is a little larger and a little more luxurious. Las Tres Reinas is when you really want to just sit back, relax with a friend. And the other side is the newly built spa from Bella, where they do facials, massages, scrubs, everything spa oriented. And I have personally used their resources and the doctor there, and she's awesome. So there is Bella, the brand new section of the spa, which is 2 floors, and so is the other Bella because it's offices, and then it's the hair and nail side. And if you guys really remember some of the old videos, then you're going to remember what's coming up next. Everybody remembers the old video? Anybody still watched us then? Chick, another nail and hair salon that we featured. And then we're coming up on some more, again, businesses, restaurants, everybody getting into the Christmas spirit. Call Max. This is one of many large call centers here in Santiago. Santiago boasts some of the biggest call centers other than Santo Domingo. So a lot of people here that are bilingual will get jobs at CallMax. And if you're thinking about getting a job, they do hire, but you would need a cedula. You would have to be registered for that. There's just so many cute little boutique type stores that Los Jardines just is a fun place to just walk through, window shop, maybe stop and get a little something to eat, grab a coffee. It's just beautiful. And there's a couple of parks in here. To the right of this apartment building, is the park that Eric used to do all his videos at. In fact, a lot of you might remember, that was dedicated to firefighters that fought a fierce fire in Santiago. As we keep going, we're going to go to one of our favorite empanada places that was in Los Jardines, Colombia Food. They have the greatest empanadas, 60 pesos an empanada. Trust me, if you can eat more than 2, man, bring your appetite because they are very filling and we love it. Very easy, something on the go. You can eat here or you can just grab it and go, which is what most people do. And as you guys can see, the schools are all closed because, again, we are doing at-home learning. We are all virtual learning. This government decided until further notice, and we are still in a state of emergency. And also, we do still have our curfew intact, so these schools will be shut, unfortunately, for quite a while, it looks like. Now here we are on another intersection, kind of towards the back of Los Jardines, kind of off from Avenida Febrero and Avenida Metropolitano. Another call center. Like I said, we got a lot of them out here, but they do employ a lot of people, and luckily they are all back to work, thankfully, making that money, socially distancing inside of this huge building in Santiago. Now, one thing I thought was very interesting is that daycares are open out here, meaning they are allowed to take in children and watch them as parents continue to go back to work. So I was surprised that this is a daycare, preschool I should say, was taking students and open because, like I said, they're doing virtual learning, and in the US, most preschools are included in that, meaning that people were scrambling to try to find daycare for their children when they got called back to work. But here, they're open. And here was the big English language school where there used to be a ton of adults and kids learning English. And in the distance, you see the monument. Here we got what I laugh and say is our Sally Beauty Supply, La Reina, where you can get beauty supplies and services done right there. Luckily, they and this salon, but it's a clothing store salon, they survived COVID. So thankfully, even though with the shutdowns, we see that they're back, they're open, and let's hope they stay that way as we move on and forward closer to Avenida Febrero. Now again, some of you might recognize that pet hospital sign from a video we did a long time ago, because that is the pet hospital that we used to take Milo to. But he had told us about a year ago that he was going to do a facelift on the property and extend it and make it a lot larger with a very nice pet hotel. So, since I guess he's had time to do it because they were shut down quite a while because of COVID, they have torn down the facade, extended it, going to replace it with a lot of glass fronts, and we expect that he should be done in sometime next year, and I'm just excited to see it. I'm sure we'll be able to give you guys a tour of the facility once it's up and running, but for now he still is open and in practice because he does have a lot of clients in Los Jardines. So he has acquired the home across the street where he is still attending as a vet to his patients. And like I said, right here across the street is where he is seeing his clients. So still in business, still in Los Jardines, and there's a phone number there, and they do speak English and Spanish for those that would like to get their pets vaccinated or any other type of service, cleaning, or anything else. So you see, there's something for everyone in Los Jardines. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Always hit notifications if you'd like to get notified on videos like this and others to come. Please make sure to give this and all videos a thumbs up. We thank you so much for watching, and we'd like to thank the patrons that have patroned our buymeacoffee.com Caribbean. All information underneath the videos, and we will see you on the next video.